He once ran a marathon because it was on his way. Sasquatch has taken a photograph of him. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always post memes, but when I do, I prefer to drop a truth bomb. Stay woke, my niggas.
Tiger uppercut. You win. Perfect.
Ashe, peace and benediction. So we back at this shit. You know, we let the news catch up to us. You know what I'm saying? We coming back with some receipts. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Yeah, we can take the struggle streaming down. So far.
Man, what do we tell y'all? You know what I mean? What do we tell y'all? You know, we want like we just calling the shots now. We just calling the shots now. Like, okay, look, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And they doing all of this shit that we told you that they doing right now on the previous video. You know what I'm saying? So you know you can go check that out. You know after you check this out. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's start this shit off right. You know what I'm saying? So all right. Let's recap a little bit. Now earlier we were saying that these motherfuckers made a misstep from the rip. You know what I mean? We called out the bullshit, right? So let's go into some things. Let's get this shit up on the screen. I gotta come back in the room real quick. Let me turn this shit down right here.
Look, I gotta have a premium account to go live on Twitter now.
Oh really?
Yep, yeah, that's what it says right now. I'm just checking it to see why my shit wasn't on.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yo, they crazy as shit. You know, it's funny because Elon Musk just endorsed Trump. You know, so like I said, like, you know, this looks like a political chess move. You know, a reversal of the fake news. You know what I'm saying? Right? And what are these people doing right now? They all coming out and they all expressing concern for Trump. You know what I'm saying? You seen Biden refer to the nigga as Donald. Now, all right, now look at this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Before we start to go into this shit. Now, this was released on. Matter of fact, let's get this off of the screen real quick. This was released on the Citizens app. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, Pope, can you help us out real quick? You know, just can you just point out something that look a little suspicious to you right here? See anything that looks suspicious?
Suspected gunfire.
Suspected gunfire, right? Okay. All right, now look at the details of the event. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
What did it say? 5 p.m., right? Is that when the event started at 5 p.m.? Because remember they said the shooting started at 6:16 or 6:15, depending on how you want to call it. But we already know what 6:16 means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's look at this right here. Local news sources confirm. Now, that was 14 minutes from the time that I took the screenshot. So, all right, let's go down to the bottom. Right? An hour ago, right? It says the incident. It was an incident at 625 Evans City Road, right? So, all right, we went live immediately on this shit, right? So we went live around like 6 o'clock, something like that, 6, 7. You know, so all right, they say this shit was an hour ago. That would make it like at 5, like around 5 o'clock or something. You know what I'm saying? They say President Trump will hold rally today at 5 p.m. Right? And it said alerts from San and local news media outlets report that the rally has been halted due to what sounded like gunfire nearby. Right? This is what they reporting on the Citizens app. It sounded like gunfire nearby. Then they say local news sources confirmed that President Donald Trump was evacuated from the stage and whisked to a nearby vehicle by Secret Service agents. It's unclear if Trump sustained any injuries. Now,
no.
now,
I was going to ask.
why would they be up there, being as though everybody has just saw this event, reported on it, and posted on this shit, and they saying on here on the Citizens app they couldn't even confirm if he was hurt or not.
No, there's a lot of documents going around right now about them actually not even saying that it was a attempted assassination. If you check every news source right now, they're refraining from actually using specific words when describing this incident right now. Like they've been instructed not to use specific words, or just like how you're speaking right now. Like I just seen a bunch of shit like scrolling through Twitter and shit like that. That's actually speaking on exactly what you're talking about. That you know what I mean? They attempted assassination and all kind of other things. That's the reason why Biden didn't say, you know what I mean, that in particular thing too, because that would have been considered exactly that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's I can go pull. You know what I mean? It's go ahead.
No, I'm saying your audio a little.
Yeah, I was going. Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just want you know what I mean, so people can hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I could screenshot it for you too.
You think?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, maybe you might be too close to the mic. Maybe.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Yep.
Right.
But I could screenshot that whole little their instructions, because it got shot out to all the news, and they're actually running with that same kind of dictation.
Now this right here is going to be one of the most iconic images probably of our time. You know what I'm saying? People going to put this on T-shirts, billboards, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is not the last of this image that you're going to see right here. You know what I mean? Now, this image to me is concerning because, all right, y'all saying that somebody just shot at the president, right? And this nigga ducked down. He got hit, almost lost his life, allegedly. Then y'all allow him to pop his head up and get up and then tell the crowd to fight, right? Now look at the so-called Secret Service agents right here. This girl look like she more concerned with getting shot than Trump is. She got her head down. This dude looking the other way. They like you would think that they would be like covering his head, pushing his head down or something. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is ridiculous, dog. This is ridiculous, man. Like again, like if y'all believe this shit is real, I think something is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap, you know? That shit is crazy, man.
Yep. Things have changed. Yep. So yeah, I mean, we've been watching this unfold from the rip. What's going on with you? Philadelphia, California. You didn't know. Pope ENT, Red Pill Rescue Live. Introductions, you know, we've done 10 minutes into it. We gotta get that in there.
So I'm gonna go backwards. So all right, we're gonna throw up this video clip that we was trying to get up before.
All right. Okay.
Response to his cousin getting shot. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Look at him walk.
I've been thoroughly briefed by all the agencies in the federal government as to the situation, based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald. He's with his doctors. He's doing well. I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And so, and I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that people and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is, the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problems. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. Everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I am able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. So far, it appears
Donald,
he's doing well, number one. Number two, that they're thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do. Okay?
Mr. President, do you think this was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make some comments. Thank you.
See?
Mr. President, was the security failing, Mr. President?
They had to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, he fumbled. He fumbled just enough to make sense, almost enough to be coherent. He danced around, and you know what I mean. He was like,
You see, people be looking for gaps, like for him to say the wrong thing and shit like that. But the simple fact that he hesitated like that is just like on Biggie album.
Yeah.
It was like, man, what took you so long to answer, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You know, was that an assassination attempt? You know what I'm saying?
Well, right.
Not to say
you know. Right.
And he
exactly. Like
they always, because look, we told y'all this was gonna happen. We told y'all that they gonna be, regardless of who did what, because this happened, they are obligated to take this diplomatic position to be like, oh, we're glad that he's okay, even if they did do this, even if they do mad that he didn't really get hit or he didn't get taken out. They could be walking away.
What they missed?
But they still
they missed
and do the politician thing and say, oh, we're glad he's okay.
Right. Yeah. They spent big money on that.
Yeah. And
they spent big money on that.
They was trying to figure out how
they had an open hole. Yeah. They gave him an open shot and everything. That was the grassy knoll, and he had time to get away and all shit. He had all. Yeah, they like, ooh, how could you fuck that up? Like, we was talking about that shit when they're like, damn, if you got paid for that, you know you ain't gonna get your money. You know, that whole second on the back half after it's done? Oh, yeah, that's tricky. It was like they had to get rid of you for being stupid.
It's something for a son. If you got half, you ain't getting the other half. Fuck that, because you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? They said homie
like,
dead. They
spent that.
Right? Now on the previous we played the audio from the dude who said he was there, who said he was a physician, and he identified somebody being shot as gravely ill, right? and he said that he gave CPR to somebody who had their brain missing, right? But of course they didn't play that again. You know, when the news radio shit come back on, I'm gonna play that shit. You know what I mean? And let you see the shit that they saying on the new. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up on the app and shit. So let me give me a minute. Hold on. I want to see if I can go live. Go to the live on It's a news app. I gotta back out of this. Or maybe I don't. No, yeah, I do gotta back out of that. Because I don't want to play it on the car speaker. I want to play it on the phone speaker. So I'm gonna cut that off.
Windows you buy, you'll get 2 free, plus 0 down, and no interest or payments for 2 years. Stop paying more than you have to. Schedule an in-home estimate right now at 866-90.
Damn, commercial type time. Hold up, let me go back a little bit. So, all right, the reason why I wanted to play what the news is saying, because they played all of these people coming out and saying, you know, all right, we sorry that this happened, we sorry that happened, and all of that shit, right? But also, I wanted to show y'all how they edited this dude, you know, fumbling and talking about snipers on the roof and all that shit, and they edited that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So when the news shit come back around, I'm gonna play that shit. I was trying to see if I could play it on this app, but I probably gotta wait until.
Or visit windownation.com.
They on some live shit right now.
When it comes to your home or business,
So
Bradford White knows hot water is not optional.
Let me check. This is here. All right, so they about to come back. I'm gonna just let it play from there because they about to come back. They about to do the traffic. But you know what I'm saying? While that's doing that, I'm gonna queue up this other video clip because I want to get ready to play this in response to what they're gonna say. Now they said that this dude his name is Matthew Thomas Crooks, 20 years old, from Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna I'm not sure that. Hold up. I want to see. I want to plug that in my gematria shit. I'm trying to stall till they come up on a John. All right, let me see. Matthew Thomas Crooks. I wonder if he's related to Tupac. Matthew Thomas Crooks, and he got one of them 3 named, you know, just like the bull said, Mel Gibson said on the movie The Conspiracy John. He got one of them 3 names. You know what I'm saying? Crooks. Of course, in gematria, Matthew Thomas Crooks equals 74. You know. Let's snatch that real quick. Of course it does. That's crazy. Put that up on the slide. Oh, they got fancy. Okay. I ain't been on here in a while. Okay, so today is what, the 13th, right? 7 and 13. Now look, they said he was 20 years old.
See, I might get a little signal now.
They said he was 20 years old, right? So what's 7 and 13? What's 7 plus 13? 20, right? That will make sure my math is right. I'm not fucked up, right? Oh, here we go. Now let's listen to this shit.
All right. Okay, there you are.
The gunshots rang out was Pennsylvania Republican Senate candidate Dave McCormick, who said he was about to take the podium.
I was in the front row. President Trump was facing the audience, and I was to his right in the front row. And he had just announced me and invited me to come up on the stage. And I was starting to get up on the stage, and then he said, no, I'll call you up in a little bit. And about a minute or two later, there was a number of shots.
McCormick was there in the chaos and said he hoped Trump was not too hurt despite the blood that he saw, since many officials at all levels of government across the U.S. reacted to the scenes. Pennsylvania Governor John Shapiro said the shooting has no place in Pennsylvania or the United States. Quote, violence targeted at any political party or political leader is absolutely unacceptable. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi also weighed in, given her family has also more than brought the political violence in recent years. She said it has no place in our society.
Yeah, she got to kiss the ring too. See?
In the aftermath of the shooting. That sentiment was also shared by former Homeland Security Undersecretary John Cohen, who spoke to ABC News.
We are, as a nation, extremely fortunate that tonight one of the candidates running for president is still alive.
In a statement from his campaign after he was released from the hospital, Trump said he looked forward to attending the RNC this coming week in Milwaukee.
Yeah, you're going to roll that momentum right in there.
Biden is returning to Washington early from Delaware in the wake of the suspected attempted assassination of former President Trump.
Suspected attempted, you heard that shit, right? Suspected attempted assassination. They can't just come right out and say.
I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope.
Biden says there is no place for violence. Week 6.
Yeah.
The president thanked the Secret Service and other law enforcement who are helping in the investigation and condemned the shooting.
The rally should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem.
You wouldn't have known. You would have thought, like, what's up with this?
Political violence or violence in America like this is just unfair.
Why they dancing around the subject?
Morgan, KYW News Radio, 103.9 FM.
They're literally dancing around the subject.
The investigation into the shooting at the Trump rally in Butler. The president says he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper parts of his right ear. He was urgently moved off the stage by Secret Service agents.
His ear is still intact.
The gunman is dead. They say the shooter fired from outside the rally venue, shooting from an elevated position. According to the Associated Press, law enforcement found an AR-style rifle at the scene. Homeland Security says it is taking every possible measure to ensure security for the former president and his campaign. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says we are engaged with President Biden, former President Trump, and their campaigns and are taking every possible measure to ensure their safety and security. Maintaining the security of the presidential candidates and their campaign events is one of our department's most vital priorities. The city of Philadelphia is revealing hackers breached its email system and may have gained access to thousands of residents' social security numbers, addresses,
Now, all right, here's the thing. Could this be a distraction?
KYW's Connor Barton has more.
The city says between
Could this be a distraction? What do you think?
Year, an unauthorized user may have obtained information contained in as many as 30.
Now they talking about, all these different companies getting hacked, right? I mean, it's another thing that they said about, AIDS on the rise and all these people who accidentally got herpes and AIDS. 24,000 people. You said, you know what I'm saying? So could they say, oh well, look, let's run with this to distract people from the fucked up shit that's happening with this AIDS shit? You know what I'm saying?
It also recommends anyone affected by the hack pay close attention to their account statements and credit reports. The city has callers available for questions.
Let me get these other clips right here because they want you to say, oh, that this dude got shot.
What? Say that again.
Let me turn this down. They said they want you to say that he got shot in his ear with a rifle and shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at these pictures. I got some pictures right here that I wanted to throw up on the joint. You know what I mean? Look, 7 pictures. We told you everything with Trump is 7. Now, dude, Thomas Paris Crooks in gematria, his name equals 74. All right, and Donald Trump equals 47. You know what I mean? And it's looking like he's gonna be, the 47th president, right? Told y'all everything with Trump is 7. I did a video, called Goddamn 47 a couple years ago, like 2017. I did a 3-part series that they scrubbed all 3 of them Jones. The Trump 84 thought crime. I mean, I think I still got a copy somewhere. But I did it 84 thought crimes part 1, 2, and 3. Showing how everything with Trump is 7. Obama, Trump, blood brothers. How Obama and Trump is connected. They related, and I did a video about Trump and Biden being related. So it's, this just going to the rubber band ball of nonsense. That's going on with this shit. I mean, let me get these joints together. All right, let me set it up properly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boom, there we go. $47. All right, there we go. Let me crop these joints real quick so I can get to this next slide. I thought it just be funny because I thought I had this shit in this other phone, but it was in my other phone. I'm like, damn. So we struggle streaming. You know what I'm saying? My man Pope, he getting kicked out. You know, he got that bad service over there. You know, shit. I had bad service earlier, so I can't even talk shit. You know, but you know, that's the struggle streaming shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
And it's live.
Right.
You know, so
All right, I'm back.
that's what's up. I
I'm
was
back.
just talking about your fucked up service. You're gonna
Oh
piss
yeah.
your service gonna piss the bed with that weak ass bladder. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Right.
all right, let me get this shit up here.
All right, I'm back.
The Jack, the traveling fool. You know what I'm saying? Donald J. Trump.
Every Pennsylvania deserves a safe and affordable place to live. And right now,
Told y'all this shit was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we can take this moment. We let the news catch up to us. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
and we showed y'all that they did everything that we told y'all they was gonna do on the previous video. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's looking like it's a political chess move because what's the name? Your man Elon Musk, he just endorsed Trump. You know what I'm saying? So you might see some of that coming up in, you know, over this next week with the RNC coming. You know, you see he's looking forward to going to the RNC. You know, a lot of people is expecting him to announce his VP candidate. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know, it's all of this shit helps him when you think about it. Like it's like all of this shit
Mm-hmm.
momentum for him. You know what I mean? His fucking
Right.
approval
Nope.
fucking go up behind this shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he stood up. You know, like think about it. You got a president who can't fucking talk and can't keep people names right. And all right, this dude they got this dude looking like he a hero now. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Yeah, like he took a bullet.
stood up and told people to fight back. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. Yeah. Keep me going.
yeah, he did.
Don't stop the music. Right.
All right, so all right, back in the joint. So let me throw this slide up right here, and I'm gonna go on to some video clips. All right, what y'all doing? No, don't do that. Take that. Talk to stream yard. No, don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Don't do that. You try to do something else. I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Let me get this slide up here. So now I want y'all to pay attention to detail because a lot of people don't pay attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to look closely at these pictures right here. Now this is Trump ears right here. This is the ear that got shot that's in question. You know, everybody is just running with the surface story. Not too many people want to challenge this shit, right? But you know,
Right.
I think that because we jump right on this shit, you know, a lot of that kind of uh shook up the foundation for people to question this shit, you know,
Right.
because obviously people out there is, you know, following our lead. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you know, this is supposed to be. I guess he got down and pulled that tie off. I don't know. Did he have a tie on before he got shot? Was it? I guess
Mm-hmm.
no tie day because he didn't have a tie on. Biden didn't have a tie on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but his ear is intact. You know what I'm saying? He got
Right.
some stuff up there, right? Now, if he got shot with a rifle and shit, right, in his ear, he ain't, that ear gonna be like we said. Would they go as far as to have piece of Trump ear removed to validate this shit?
Right.
You know,
Because the whole
that's
ear is there.
determined. But right here, from right here, we'll be seeing this is moments after this shit. I
Yep.
don't. I see red stuff on his ear, but I don't see his ear missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No piece.
What you think? Yeah.
No piece of his ear missing.
No. All right. Let's go back to this other part of the slide right here. So, all right,
Uh-huh.
this is supposed to be where the rally was at, right? where you got the field, you know, and that them 3 buildings right there. That's where the rally was supposed to be at. That's where they had the whole setup at. And this is where the shooting was supposed to happen from. So if he's facing that way, then that means that the shooting came from the left, right? Pun intended. You know what I mean? Right. So the shooting came from the left, right? That sounds like a QAnon drop or some shit. So the shooting came from the left. Now, if he is here and that dude is there where the X is at, right? I don't know if y'all can see the X up there in the top right-hand corner on the left-hand side, inside of that red perimeter, right? That would mean that he would be a little bit behind the podium. So the podium will be right there where you see in between the arc is that little half a box. That's where the podium would be at. So he would be a little bit behind Trump. You know what I'm saying? So that falls in line with what we were saying about as far as the trajectory goes. But it does bring more questions than answers. Because, all right, if you shot across from there, then that bullet would be traveling to the right, right? So for you to nip his ear, for you to nip his ear, that shit don't make sense. That would mean that he would have got shot like directly in the left side of his head.
Yeah, well, they got a other angle of that little picture from where they said it came from. That's dude on the roof
right here. This is supposed to be the dude right here that was up on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Right. So they saying that he was on the roof. Now let me go to the video, and we're gonna come back to the other slide. But I'm gonna go to this video to kind of show this vantage point that they saying that this dude had on the roof. Now he looked like, to me, it looked like he's military. I don't know.
Yep. Same shit.
Yeah. We can see the guy there. I think they hit him because the guy he looks dead.
Yep.
So that's on top of the roof. That was to the left, right? And they saying that this is the dude, I guess, that was supposed to be moments after he got checked out, right? You know what I'm saying? They hit him up. And I guess they went over there to check him to make sure he was checked out, right? And I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like, all right.
That's a little bit old, that chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Well.
Should not adding up right now, yo. Because all right, if that's his team right there, how you didn't see dude laying on the roof right there or directly across from him?
Right.
No other buildings around there. So it's like, all right, it's not like, oh damn, we forgot to check that building. It's only it's the 3 buildings that they standing in front of, and then the only other complex in that vicinity is that one where allegedly where this dude was firing from.
Yeah, and there's a person on the building. You can see one person on the building. He didn't have no camouflage that made him look like the building. Yeah, on some regular. Yeah, you would have saw that. And you're looking for a weapon on top of a building, so that looks like something I would have saw.
Now, allegedly, people was out there saying, "Hey, look, there's somebody on the roof." People was calling that somebody on the roof, and they ignored the shit. So, all right, so it's not even that this guy didn't see him, but allegedly they were notified that there's somebody on the roof.
Yeah, multiple witnesses say that of that same thing.
It's just stink, man. Thanks, bro.
Sure do.
What'd you say?
I said sure do. Yep.
So let me play this clip right here. Now
as you're trying to figure out if you're okay, what's going on? Was he shot? Was he wounded? Then we heard him on the microphone, Shannon, saying, "Let me grab my shoes," as they tried to take him off. So we're just trying to figure out what happened.
Now, a lot of people were saying that dude right there that they got right there was the dude that was shooting, and he got washed inside the joint. You know what I'm saying? And they dragging him out.
Yeah, no, that they other people said that that's the person that was the other person that had got shot and was unalive.
They said that one dude got killed, and they said that a couple other people got injured. So this could possibly be the Mexican dude that got killed.
Yeah,
But then probably not, because remember the dude from the first video, he said that he was in a level lower than that. They
right.
seem bringing him down from an upper level. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Which is kind of
Well,
strange.
from wherever they found him,
Is
wherever
firing.
they found him.
Yeah, if he's firing down at Trump, then how he's somebody who would be higher than Trump?
Yeah, but that's just a victim of the person that got shot.
And they try to say, well, he shot other people to draw Trump out. Trump is standing on the podium by himself. Why would he have to
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
somebody
that was impossible. Yeah. There's no way that
around?
you can. That dude's a big ass target. He's hella big. Like you don't miss him. It's not like he's a skinny ass person and he's gonna be like moving side to side and shit.
Man, it's all bullshit, man.
I know. And he got a different outfit on than everybody else out there. He got a team, but they ain't got nothing on like he do. Quite sure he looks pretty distinctive. He wasn't wearing a hat, was he?
No, he ain't no hat on. Unless they knocked his hat off. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So with that in mind, he'd probably be the only person out there with orange hair. But that's neither here nor there. Yep.
All right,
I
so we
mean,
go
we
back.
see it for what it is.
So that's the bull right here. That unless they knocked his hat off, he ain't had no hat on. You know what I'm saying? But he looked like, but look, he got army fatigues on. He got the pants on. He got that army gray shirt they be having up under their shit. He got all military. Why? Well, how come these dudes be having military shit on? Just like the boy the Buffalo shit. He had military shit on. Home. He was dressed like dude right here, standing over him.
Yep.
Right? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Helmet and everything.
Yep.
She's spooky, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Where you get that from?
Now look at this right here. Report Biden told donors it was time to
Oops.
put Trump in the bullseye. What did he mean by that?
Hmm.
Bad choice of words, man. Now, look, I don't know if he said that. I can't confirm that he said that. We got to still dig and see if he said that. But they reporting that he said this.
Yep. That's not aging
Somebody
well.
stirring the pot. So if he didn't say this, somebody's stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? If he
Yep.
did say this, somebody's just pulling receipts, right? That's crazy though. But
Right.
if he did say this, what did he mean by that? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, anywhere else in the world, if you make what could be perceived as threats towards somebody and something happens to that person, right?
Right.
Then what would happen? What would they say to you? They would come and want to holler at you like, yo,
Yep.
you publicly said this about this person and then this happened to them.
Yep.
What
And we
type
need to see you about something.
we need
Yep.
to holler at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Come here. We need you to talk to you about something.
Mm-hmm.
You should already know that they're coming to talk to you about something. You
Now,
should expect they.
then
Yeah.
I'm gonna just pull these gematria receipts real quick. You know what I'm saying? So,
Shoot.
like I said, like we did this years ago. Trump with the everything Trump is seven, even the Trump Tower with that's composed of 7 pillars, right? Said he has $7 billion, and even now he was shot in the 7th month. He was assassinated. Somebody tried to assassinate Trump in the 7th month. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
you know what I mean? So these things they build up to a point that you have to say how many times is a coincidence possible before it's mathematically impossible. Everything with Trump is 7. Even his birthday is the 14th. 7 and 7 is 14. You know what I'm saying? So so all right, Trump equals 47, right?
What is it?
And you see, and this is your man right here. I threw everything up there. I forgot his name real quick. Matthew Thomas Crooks. Who they said was 20 years old, right? And today is the 13th, the 13th day of the 7th month, right? Two odd numbers, right? But 7 and 13 is what? 20, right? So this dude is 20 years old, right? And he decided he wanted to do something to Trump. What a coincidence, right? You know what I'm saying? And his name equals 74. Now president equals 47 also. President Trump. What a coincidence. So I just had to throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? But how many times is a coincidence possible before it's mathematically impossible? You know what I mean? This dude, and of course, 47 is the inverse of 7. You know what I'm saying? They giving us hell today.
Yeah, exactly.
They kicked us off of Twitch.
Right.
What's crazy about Twitch? Twitch is a gaming site, right? All right, since y'all just keep my stream off, let me say sidebar. Twitch is owned by Amazon, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, Twitch, these people are crazy as hell. Have anybody ever wondered why people name their companies certain things? You know what I'm saying? Now, all right, as we put this up on the screen right here, anybody who's ever played video games, right? When you first cut on a video game, especially once PlayStation and the higher pixelated games start coming out, they would put a warning disclaimer label on the front of the game. Before you even get to the computer graphics and all that shit, is a warning label that comes up. And they say, and I'm just paraphrasing, these pixelated images can stimulate epileptic seizures in some people, causing their eyes to twitch and have involuntary movement throughout their body. So when you have a gaming site, do you understand? You see the connection here? We have a gaming site called Twitch, right? Because these people play games a lot, and they might be subject to some epileptic situations going on in their body, and some involuntary movement, and some eye.
Oh man, that's coming up soon.
But they kicked our stream off of there, so it was like, all right, well, you fuck y'all, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just didn't tell that little story about Twitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, in about an hour we're gonna. What's going on? Hey, about an hour I'm gonna have to go off because I gotta finish some classwork and get that too.
That's all good. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
We was just doing the follow up on this
Right.
continued bullshit. Just
Yep.
more.
Look, we got some comments right there. I can't see it in front of the little Twitch thing. What's going on?
That's
Yep. What's good with you?
Yeah, man.
Shout out to y'all tuning in. Man, we sharing quotes and taking notes.
What we doing? Look, we struggle. We struggle streaming even when the stream is going cool. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Because it's a struggle to come on here and stream in the first place. So.
Right. It sure is because we've been missing a few things. We've been talking every day and shit been happening every day, but us being able to
because that's the real world. You got to stay
right
at the same time.
Right.
We ain't making no money off of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come on this joint and drop truth bombs, structure ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And provide quality control for truth, knowledge, and wisdom. We pay to do that. And because that's how much it means to us to say, look, we have to be the voice of reason. Where all these people lying and charlatizing shit. I don't know if that's a word. I just made it up. Manipulating people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shilling out bullshit, right? Shilling out
Right.
bullshit, shillings, right? So,
Right. Oh, Jared Jaguar was.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, besides, shout out to my man Jared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. So, for surely, man, back at it.
So, like, all right, this, it's not too many people who's going to challenge the validity of this story. They just going to run with it because to support their narrative, even if they do think it's a little suspect. Even if in the future it's like people say, "Well, what happened to Trump's ear? His ear looked fine to me."
Right.
And then
Right.
they say, "Well, he's a billionaire. He got reconstructive surgery to get his ear fixed."
Right. Yep.
Of course he
And
did.
like he just went and bought a new ear.
He
He had a bionic ear.
ready. He got a new ear already.
Yeah, with Neuralink in it.
Right.
Since Elon Musk then helped him out, now he got Neuralink.
Listen, his ear gonna be cool before the motherfucking conference. But look, even with his ear being cool, he still be advised put a head bandage on, wrap it around your head too.
Right. Get the sympathy.
That'll make you look more heroic with a bandage on the side of your head. Like,
Right.
the meticulous bullshit that goes on behind the scenes that they use to manipulate people. That's why they told Biden to come out there and refer to him as Donald.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They don't even nigga, you don't even fuck with me like that. On some real to real.
You know what I'm saying? It's all manipulation.
Right.
He really cared. He called him Donald. Look at that.
Yep.
You know what? He's not that slow. You forget about last week, man. You forgot about the gaff now. Now you're like, oh,
right.
See, I told you, Joe. God.
Yep. Hey, look. I remember one time when he didn't gaff though. I remember one time when he wasn't gaffing.
Hey, look, they told him, they said, come out there with your tie on. Take your tie off and come out there like you just had to, like you was just chilling and you like, let me go out here. This is serious.
Right.
You know what
Like
I'm saying?
niggas ain't seen Wag the Dog. Like niggas ain't watched that movie.
Tie look like you coming out here on some structured shit. You got to come out stressed. Look, the president so distraught. He was so distraught about it. He did the conference without a tie.
Yeah.
And then they'll say he hasn't done a conference without a tie in 47 years. You know
yep. Right. He wants to feel at home with his people. Right. He want to be at home with his people.
Right.
For sure. Yeah.
Now, we getting out in front of them. We getting back out in front of them, and then they catch up with us and do the same shit.
Right.
Joking around. Sure. Look. We told you they was gonna see that. Look, that's what brought us back here again. Yeah. Because everything that we talked about in the previous video, they wind up doing.
Right.
Look at them doing this shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Back to back. Right.
After several bullets were fired toward the stage from outside the venue around 6:15 Saturday evening.
Right.
Now 6:15.
Be evaluated. He says on the social media platform Truth Social that the upper part of his right ear was pierced by a bullet. Video of the rally shows blood coming from the side of his head.
What did we tell y'all? He got his ear pierced.
One rally-goer was shot and killed, and 2 others were critically injured. Correspondent Scott McFarland was there at the rally. People just hit the ground. Chairs were toppled. We jumped beneath our elevated stage. Cameras, stands, the table fell on top of us. It was a chaotic moment. I don't think that's overstating it. Once everybody recognized 2 or 3 seconds in, these might be gunshots. Trump was taken to the hospital and treated for injuries and released later that night. Authorities are investigating the incident as an attempted assassination.
Attempted assassination.
See? Now the news is saying it's an attempted assassination, But when it comes to political motherfuckers, they saying it's alleged attempted assassination.
Yeah, they gotta get their words right.
And you saw your man freeze up like the other motherfucker. What's the bull? Remember the bull who froze up? He had the MK Ultra moment.
Oh yeah.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. Right.
Actually, was that a political assassination? He turned to Mitch McConnell. He said, he just about to get off the stage. Like, all right, it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
These niggas asking me questions.
G-cup. Ting, ting, ting.
Coming. You know what I mean?
Right. For sure. That's good. Man, been a minute. What else they saying on there? Yep. Well, remember that time when old boy didn't stutter? Back when he was a youngin'.
All right. So let me go back to this right here. Because I got this is concerning. Like, how the fuck didn't I'm just looking at the overhead of this shit. Like, how the fuck you ain't see dude? Like, all right, we saw where they snipers was, right?
Right.
And we saw where this dude was supposed to be at, right? How the fuck did you see him?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's look at it again.
Right.
That's absurd, bro. All right, let's go through this again. See his ear, and like, how you blow this up? Can you blow this up?
Oops.
How you do that shit again? Hold on. All right, you gotta go over here. Okay, here we go. It ain't make it that much bigger, but his ear is intact, man.
Yeah.
You can see the top of his
The whole
ear.
thing is there.
You don't see no chunk missing, right?
Right.
So, even if that is real blood, at best, when he swooped down, he poked himself in the ear with one of them ear piercing Johns. You know what I'm saying?
And a little blood pack.
Like,
Yeah.
remember on wrestling when motherfuckers would get hit in the head with something, and then they'd take a little razor out their armband and cut the crease of their forehead so the shit just keep leaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know
With a little razor in the head. You know what I'm
we
saying?
just spoiled it for hella little kids right now too.
And then his head leaking all crazy, and it's oh shit, that nigga crazy. You know what I mean? But
Right. Hitting with the steel chair.
Little micro abrasions on your forehead that because you all worked up and shit, they just gushing out blood.
Leak profusely. Yeah, they just right.
Why is it that the wrestling niggas always get cut in their forehead? Always in the middle of the forehead, never on the side of the head. The eye don't get kimboed out. You know what I'm saying? And then it go away. No permanent.
Right after a couple of weeks.
So,
right, might got a bandage 1 week.
The ear still intact, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is acting, yo. Yep. Trump got a crazy bagel right there, yo. He looking like Vigo right here. He looking like Lord Vigo in his joint. All right. Look at the back part of his. It do look like maybe a little piece of his ear missing right there. Maybe. Could be. We gotta see.
That's the first time ever in my life that I ever seen his ears.
No, I'm saying like, all right. In my opinion, that a lot more of that ear would be gone. I'm just saying. Listen, Mike Tyson bit off more of an ear than that bullet did.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. Fucking Mike Tyson bit off more of an ear than that bullet did. Look at Evander Holyfield. Like, hold on. Let me get a picture of Evander Holyfield's ear, because for a missing ear, that's a template. You know what I'm saying? That's a template that we know of people missing their ear because of this nigga. All right, and you know what? It's almost similar. It's almost similar. So all right, the night of the fight right here. Let's pull up Holyfield air. We need a I want to see what his air look like now. Yo, that nigga really. All right, here we go. This is a good joint right here. All right, here we go. Let's compare these ears right here, because what other reference do we have of people who had their ears injured? You know, I think most people out there, when they heard Trump got shot in his ear, and they might have thought about his ear being missing, and then you automatically thought about Evander Holyfield. Now, maybe that's just me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But shit, because we doing this shit, fuck it. You know, fuck it. Let's bring our perspective to the table. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull this up real quick. They talking about traffic and shit. Let me pull this up real quick. Yo, they giving me hell. They kicked me right out the joint. They used to give you a little time. You know what? I'm using nut ass Chrome. That's why. I gotta use that other browser I was using. That should be better. Nut ass Chrome be drawn. All right. Here we go. Holyfield, yeah, I know people probably like if you thinking like how I'm thinking, y'all probably already looking at Holyfield's air, but let's get this let's get this up here. You know what I'm saying? Should we probably should do a side comparison? You know, a side comparison of these ears right here. So all right, this is they keep telling me about Twitch. All right, so this is Holyfield. This is the night of the fight. This is Holyfield, fresh air missing. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, there's visibly that his air is missing. You can see it's missing, right? Now, of course, this will be after they cleaned it up, you know. So it's not like the same as the initial situation with Trump. Now, I would think your air, you know, being injured like that would probably warrant a lot more blood. But what do I know? I'm not a physician. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that dude who said that he gave CPR to somebody who got their brain blown out, maybe he know better than us. Because maybe he know the trick about how to resuscitate somebody who got their exactly. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. Look, this is this is Tyson's work right here on Holyfield's ear, right? Now, all right, now when we go back, let's go back to Trump, to the Trump ear. This is teeth right here. This is not a bullet, right? For like people, I guess I don't know who wouldn't be familiar with this, but the Tyson's teeth have taken a visible chunk of this man's ear, right? Now, like he got a good bite on that jaw. You know, if y'all seen the fight, I think he bit it twice actually. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's go back to Trump ear. Hear me, brother. So all right, look. Lend me your ears. You know what I mean? Like Trump ear. Yeah, that's the good one. That's the Lord Vigo joint. So all right, Trump ear. Why you telling me this? Get out of here. Trump ear is kind of similar to Holyfield's ear, right? Now, mind you, Trump is supposed to have guys shot in his ear with a sniper rifle. Now, all right, now, like I want to say this here. Now, of course, we looking at this clear comparison that Tyson's teeth took more of an ear than the rifle did, right? Which is concerning. But all right, but here's the thing. All right. This dude is firing a sniper rifle, right? And he's a right.
Yeah.
The only way that we could, the only way that we could, the other way that we could look at this, because the previous earlier we was like the only he had to be the worst shot ever, right? If this
Right. That's what it's looking like now.
But okay, but let's look at it from a different angle now.
Right.
This dude had to be a excellent marksman to hit somebody in the ear intentionally. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Now,
Mm-hmm.
like, because everybody say, well, oh, he missed, right? But what if
Maybe he didn't?
What if he didn't miss? What if he meant to shoot Trump in his ear?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, looking at this shit, I don't think that's the case. You know, but it's like, all right, if he did, the only way that I can see this is being somebody who got paid to do this, or somebody who is that good of a shot that they can shoot somebody in their fucking ear.
And of course they're gonna get rid. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of the person who did it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Other
Right.
than that, it's like, all right, how do you explain, you know, somebody else getting shot in their head allegedly, right? And other people being allegedly shot. I guess they ain't tell us about who got shot in that regard yet, right? So
Right.
we still don't know that. We don't. I guess that'll come out later. You know how these people do. They make up this shit
Mm-hmm.
going
Right.
along. So tomorrow they'll tell us stories about the other people that got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But allegedly, right now, is the Mexican dude who got murked. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, right? He got
Right.
shot in the head, and for whatever reason, they said his body was all contorted and up under a bench. I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
confused about that. Like, well, if this would that be from the bullet? Would that be from the velocity of the bullet? That the bullet not only did it, stop his life force and put a hole in him, but it like propelled him in between like two benches and like twisted his body up.
Man, I think they fucked him up at the rally anyway. I think he was just a casualty. You know what I
But
mean? They was at the rally, they got rowdy, and they fucked his ass up, and they needed to bury him.
who knows? Because how do we explain his? They said this dude's body was contorted.
Right. They beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, why would they do that?
Right.
If he got
Because.
shot by a sniper, right?
Uh-huh.
Wow. All right, now look, this would be like a crazy movie almost. Like, let's say
Mm-hmm.
the dude who got shot in the head was the dude who shot Trump in his ear, and the sniper boy on the roof shot boy in the head to stop him from killing Trump. And they, you know what I'm saying? And they pent the shit on him. Like, oh yeah, he
Ooh.
tried Trump, and maybe he
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And the dude, because look, why would he be shot in the head and his body be contorted in between two benches?
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe because he got shot in the head and fell in between the two benches. That makes sense.
Mm-mm. Nope.
If they standing on, like, you know how them bleachers is, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're standing on the bleacher and he got hit and he fell in between the bleachers. That's possible. You know what I'm saying?
He would have got flipped over the bleachers.
But we'll see, like, and again, like, these words are they hit us with our association to these words. So when I hear contorted, I think about somebody like, you know what I'm saying, like twisted all up, it's fucked up. Like, why is this
Right.
person twisted up like this? So
Right.
the only reason that I could think that somebody would be twisted up like that is maybe because they fell. They fell down. Obviously, if you got shot like that, you lose control of your body. So this person could have fell down into in between the bleachers and was all twisted up, or whatever.
Right.
But we just analyzing the surface story that they gave us, because obviously we see things that don't make sense, because you said that this dude was missing his brain matter was coming out, and you decided to CPR.
Wow.
As a physician, you should know that it was a wrap for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
if we took a poll, just like I asked you that question, and we took a poll about people's response to somebody's brain matter being splattered, I'm pretty sure that nobody would think to do CPR.
Wow.
I'm willing to bet on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's like going to go get that's like going to go get Jaws a raincoat. Like, bruh. Like what?
All right, when Kennedy got shot, did people do CPR on him when his brain head was lifted up?
No.
I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. So, for them to say that, and of course, if you notice, since I've been playing this trying to find this shit looping back, they ain't played that shit again. But we got it on our video. So if they try to scrub that and say, oh shit, no, that's a little bit too much, we got them playing that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in the previous video, you can look at where this dude is talking about how he found this Mexican guy who got shot dead, and he tried to do CPR on him, and because he did say that they lifted him. Remember, he said they lifted him up. They had to get him up from in between the chairs or bleachers or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, it's possible that he could have fell down there, but then it's like, this should be like some 8mm. Remember that movie 8mm? There could be like some 8mm where dude who got shot in his head was the dude who actually was trying to take out Trump, and the dude who was on the roof hit dude in the head. You know what I'm saying, to prevent him from Trump. You know what I mean? And it could have been like on some shit, like he hit dude, and that made him like miss and hit Trump in his ear. Like, and I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying like that would be crazy. That's like literally like some movie shit. Like that's like like if you ever seen that movie 8mm, you understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Who knows? We wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Honest opinion, I think it's fluff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what kind of bullet is that? What kind of bullet is that? All right, what kind of gun is he firing? This is like a magic bullet here. What you call it, Pope? The magic midnight bullet.
Right.
the magic midnight graze. Like that's what Trump got. You know what I'm saying? Because all right, if this dude from that same rifle, he shot somebody in their head and killed them, right? And critically injured somebody else. But the bullet that hit Trump barely skimmed his ear, just enough for him to have basically a flesh wound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of some inconsistencies here. Just like with the Corinne Gaines joint. Remember with Corinne Gaines, and they said that she was going to war with the SWAT and she had the shotgun, and they shot in the wall with a high caliber rifle, and the
Right.
went through the wall and hit the little boy in his arm.
Baby, yeah, for sure.
In his arm, his forearm, bicep ain't but at the 5-year-old is like 3 fingers. You know what I'm saying? This is bicep.
Right.
He's talking about an assault rifle, a full metal jacket with a shell like this big. One of them 5.56.
It would take his arm off. Yeah, it would.
And they had a Fisher Price Band-Aid on his forearm. Now, mind you, 5-year-old bicep ain't but this big.
Right.
And you telling me that and like slugs when they go through shit, they sometimes that increase the impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's coming to a wall or some shit, it can hit harder sometimes.
Yep. And tumble. Yeah, the motherfucker be tumbling.
The velocity of the rifle, the bullet, you know what I'm saying? The caliber of the rifle, how powerful that joint is, it could come through that wall harder than if it just, I'm saying, because it's like a clean break, like if you got shot like in and out. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, if it's tumbling or something like that, or if it's breaking up, it could come through and do even more damage. You know what I'm saying? But the simple fact, little boy had a Fisher Price Band-Aid on his arm, and he got shot with a high-powered. They had a Predator type gun. I don't know if y'all seen that rifle that was supposed to have shot that little boy. That shit was
Right.
that was like one of them Predator guns. That was the John that Arnold Schwarzenegger had. So, matter of fact, no, he had some shit that looked like the ball. What's the ball? Didn't you know you fucked up, ball? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Bill Cooper.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean Bill Cobb. Yeah. Hold on, Bill.
What's his name? Billy something. Bill something.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll remember in a minute. Shout
Yeah,
out to him.
my fault for but y'all know what I'm talking about. He
Yeah.
had,
Yeah.
but the SWAT had a gun that big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And you telling me the little boy got a little Fisher Price Band-Aid on his arm, and
Right.
he telling the story about what happened. He talking about the end and the end. You know, we have to dig that up. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
address that because it's a lot. Just even in
Bill
this
Duke. There you go. Bill Duke.
Bill Duke, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Bill Duke Predator guns. They hit that little
Yeah.
Predator gun.
Right.
And that little boy had a Fisher Price Band-Aid on his arm. One, not even two, just one.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yep, like the boy that shot himself with an AK coming out of the what was that guy house? The guy he just passed away. They said he was a godfather of Motown or not Motown.
How many times these stories just sound retarded? Like, all right,
Yeah.
like they said the boy Jacob Rock. This was back in the day. Jacob Rock, he got shot in his leg with an AK, right? And his
Right.
cell phone, his iPhone repelled the bullet and saved his life.
Oh,
Get the fuck out.
God damn. Yep.
And then
Go to heaven.
I played the video where they had how people do the gun tutorials on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They showed that an AK bullet can travel through 6 iPhones. But this dude, and this is before the titanium iPhone. This is, you know what I'm saying? I could maybe if maybe if we was talking about the titanium iPhone 15, then it's like, oh, all right, maybe, right? But no, in reality, no, not even that. You know what I'm saying? A AK bullet can shoot through 6 iPhones, but Jacob Rock had an iPhone in his pocket that repelled the AK bullet.
Mm-hmm.
These again, like this is the same people who get caught lying and had to come clean about shit. So they the ones telling you this shit. You know what I'm saying? That so it's like you got to take what these people say with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Because it's like motherfuckers is known liars. You know what I'm saying? Even like we said, this could possibly be a reversal of the fake news. That he could be using this whole false flag ruse, fake news type shit against these people. You know what I'm saying? In a political, and they could be fully aware. They know they gotta they gotta go along with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely could be what's at play here, and pretty much from what we've seen in the past couple of hours, that's what it's looking like.
Right. Yep. Yep. And I love to go on another adventure. But I gotta
we can call it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But
man.
Let me go through one more joint real quick. Let me see what else I got.
Yep, for sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we keep that joint to the point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I had one more clip that I wanted to go over. I think that shit that you sent me.
For sure. Oh yes, that.
Did you?
Yep. Yep. I sent it to the Telegram thing.
No, I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I was saying that you had something that you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was gonna post that shit. I did get that joint off of there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just fucking up this pineapple.
Joint. Okay, let me come back over here. One second.
Mm-hmm.
Have the room. So, just since we gonna sign off, we're gonna sign off with this shit.
We're gonna remind people.
Yeah, and remind people, what's going on, what's going on, and this could possibly be, some distraction shit. You know what I'm saying? Possible. You know, possible. All right, let me go here. Now we've seen this right here, right? I don't know if most people seen this, but these CDC people, right? Now we're not saying, look, we're not saying nothing. We're not giving out no type of advice or nothing. We just looking at, we're gonna have a whole segment about remedies and R&R. We're gonna say R&R. You know what I'm saying? But that's on a whole
Right.
nother. That's on a whole nother vibe. You have to check out the website. When we go in on that.
Right.
But these people right here, they was with the fires and shit that was going on and shit. They slipped up and they said this right here. They were saying how the mask was having trouble blocking the smoke particles.
Right.
So if you're looking at the diaphragm right here and you're seeing how big a smoke particle is to other type of particles out there, then you
Right.
understand that if it don't work against that, then
Yeah.
refer to the header. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
and also point out this right here. You know what I'm saying? 24,000
Right.
patients have been exposed to hepatitis A and HIV after doctors
Mm.
discarded safety protocols.
Oh yeah.
And look at that.
Damn,
That's
Jim.
7-Eleven. They
Right.
sent up one of them rockets, SpaceX.
Mm.
They fucked up a rocket again on 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
look at that. It's 117. Look at the palindromic synchronicity. Look at that. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
could they be, trying to distract us from this shit right here? Like,
Mm.
this is not something to just gloss over. Like, you talking about you gave thousands of people HIV by accident? How so?
Yeah. Accidentally on purpose.
How so? You know what I'm saying?
And I wonder who was in charge of HIV. Oh, it wasn't. Oh hell no. Mm. Oh, there was that one dude who used to be in charge of HIV before he got in charge of COVID, right?
All right. The dude,
Nah, this
the dude who got the foul cheek. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
right. No, I know the two can be correlated. There's no way that the guy from the head of that. No, he couldn't have possibly been the. Oh, why would he have something to do with it? No, there's not going to be a spike in. Oh, hmm. Well, tell you
Well,
right now.
what they saying about what they say about Texas? Everything's bigger in Texas. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. There it
Right
is there.
about people having they're having a problem with people getting y- you know lymphatic problems.
Oof.
You know, I would say that, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So basically, people over there is catching the blicky more than
Uh,
usual. You know what I'm saying?
yep. Yep.
And there's really no explanation why. But
Yeah. Lo and
man,
behold.
just didn't tell you so. So if you
Right.
come across vital information, you know, it's your obligation to share it with the nation. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with that
Yep.
said, I say peace and
And
benediction.
words.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Words
know,
without action have no meaning. And if it takes a village, we built this one.
right. And only you can prevent cognitive dissonance, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, play the Biden clip before we get up out of here, so then people can understand who it is that what I mean. For before he forgot who he was.
Well, I would say this person is possible that this person got a skin mask on, right? Because the
Right.
Biden that we seen, it that we seen in the previous video that we're gonna get into that video. It don't look the same, don't sound the same. So when we play this video clip, you know, we're gonna sign off, but we're gonna play this video clip right here, and we want to think about the differences, the extreme differences in the way this man sounds, the way he looks, his mannerisms, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and what are you talking about?
I'm trying to figure out how to play this real quick right here. All right. So I got this one clip, but I want to play this other clip in reference to what we're talking about, right? But I'm trying to figure which one should I go with first. You know what I'm saying? So since we played we played senior citizen Biden, right? You know, let's play bigot Biden. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm gonna go with that, right? And then I'm gonna go with the last clip. I'm gonna sign off. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I just had to figure that out real quick.
Thing that we all have agreed upon, and that is, unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now, not out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple, pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them.
Take them out.
They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society. And the truth is, we don't.
Well.
So, all right.
That's 93.
Same dude, right?
Right.
Now, okay. Maybe you can teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? Because he's pretty long in the tooth right here.
Right.
But I don't know. You know, maybe you could teach an old dog new trick, but there's a large consensus that you can't, right? So,
yeah. He's still racist. You can't get around that.
Right. So if he's still the same dude, not even just that though.
Right.
If he's still the same dude who's saying like, "Yo, we need to take these people off the street," and we can't even do nothing bad about it, right?
Right.
Do you think that this person right here is above getting somebody clipped?
Right.
Ask yourself. Right. I'm just ask yourself that if this
simple question
here wanted somebody taken out, as he said, right?
Right.
Allegedly, he's supposed to have said that it's time to put Trump in the bullseye, right?
Right.
I don't know if he said that. We don't even know what he meant by that, right?
Right.
But I'm just saying, given those two things, right, and the possibility that he may be the same guy, right?
Right.
Like, do y'all think that this guy would be above getting somebody knocked off?
Nope.
I want y'all to think about that, you know what I mean, as we close this out.
Right.
So yeah, we saw call him Donald and all that.
Yeah.
The same guy. And if you could teach your old dog new tricks,
right,
they might not be able to change their stripes, but they might learn how to be more sinister or undetectable in the way they do shit.
Yep. Right? And they could play that senile role like, I don't know what's going on. Huh? What happened? He gonna gaff right after, like.
But because this is the joint operation environment, Biden and U.S. sometime,
Right.
Might not even be the same guy.
Right.
You know?
Yep. That's what we do. Yep. And I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for turning in.
Now, play this last clip, and we're gonna sign off. But in this clip, I want you to pay attention to detail and point out anything that you see that is inconsistent or don't make sense.
Right.
Cut that dumbass music off. That distract you.
What is that, a kid?
Now he had a look. You know what? Let me start it over.
No, probably not. Why is there kids on there?
Start it over. Now,
Right.
this dude, I'm gonna try to pause it. Beginning.
Why? What's it got on there?
See how many famous people this dude got up heads that he got on the table right here.
Oh.
See, you see Tyson back there, right? Who else is back there?
Oh.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, he got dead heads. He got heads.
Yeah, he got faces right there.
Oh, okay.
He got Tyson, look like, I don't know if that's Stone Cold or whoever. And you know what I'm saying? I can't see the rest of them people, but that definitely looked like Tyson like a motherfucker right there. Right?
Uh-huh.
Got a couple, I think he got Trump head too right there, right?
Probably.
Baby. All right, so now look. Pay attention to detail. And let me know if you see something that don't make sense.
See?
There's gonna be a test on this.
Oh yeah. See, that's your ass, high top.
Now, did you see anything in that video that didn't make sense?
Shit don't make no goddamn sense. That's why the shit makes sense.
All right, so now look, let me point it out to y'all. Let me go back here. Right? Now look, if you pay attention, look. What happened to the hair? What happened to the hair on the mask right there? You know what I'm saying? Look. That hair right here, look. Then when you take the mask off, the hair magically disappeared. Seen that? Play it again. Look. What happened to the hair? It's not, and it's not like it was her hair coming through that joint. Look. Hair is gone. Just gone like that. Where'd it go? Y'all seeing this? This is fuckery. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta pay attention to details, man. You know, so when motherfuckers' ears be moving, their ears ain't the right size, and they be back here and up here, and you know, they got flaps on their neck and all this weird shit.
Gotta pay attention.
It's possible that, you know, your man joint operation environment by the U.S. sometime, as George Clooney say, might not be the same guy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to leave it there. You know what I'm saying? We glad. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope that you found this information palatable and essential. I'm saying? So, you know, we gave our sign off shit, so y'all know what it is. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Peace.
You know.
Love y'all. See y'all on the next one. Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
When it's
Salute. Share
like
if you care.
shit,
Yeah.
share if you don't care.
Share if you don't care. Yeah. Somebody care enough for the both of us.
You know,
For
and
sure.
some black people off your block list. If you got black people in your block list, you part of the problem, man. You
Right.
know, because
Yeah.
you can't
Unblock the peoples.
see shit. You can't shit. Some of y'all can't block mandates. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Motherfuckers gotta go to work over here. They gotta go back to the office. You know, on
Right.
Monday. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right. So
can't block white supremacy. You can't block none of the bullshit that's causing you problems. You know, so only thing that you
right.
can successfully is block another black person, and you just suffering from displacement. So get them black
Right.
people off your block list. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Bury that hatchet, make amends, contact a family member. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Do whatever
Tell
you
them
got
you love them.
to be hate and debt free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that
There it
kind
is there.
get that shit off you. You know what I mean?
Yep. Health is wealth. Love y'all.
The folks, man.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, life too short for the bullshit. You
All
know?
right.
And we do this because we love y'all, not because we above y'all. Peace.
Right. Peace. Yep. No.
I am the best in the world at what I
have the balls
do.
to say things that nobody else has the balls. This is power. Nobody can touch me. This voice. This is power.
There is nobody that eats, sleeps, or breathes this business more than me.
You're not as good as I am.
I'm the best.
You're not as good as me. I never had to call myself the best in the world. Other people said it for me.
In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb.
I am part of a special I am one of a literal dying breed.
Everything I have, I've fought for and I've
care
earned.
what the hierarchy thought of us.
I wouldn't have 5 years of pent-up ammunition to unload on him. I wouldn't have so much to say.
And yeah, I got a bad attitude and a bad reputation.
I tend to piss a lot of people off.
But I didn't give a damn. And yeah, I developed a chip on my shoulder because I knew I was the best. I am the best in the world at what I do.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Congratulations, you played yourself.